Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You're not the beard. You're not the system. You're the problem.
Acknowledge me.
Well, he is the game plan. So.
I don't know how you give up 73 points to one player. You operate a layup line. So if Capella comes up and hedges, you push Luka Doncic out. Sadiq Bay's in backside help. So what are you going to do with drop coverage? So Derek Lively's going to screen Jalen Johnson. Then I'm going to go screen Clint Capella, and that's a layup line. So anyone could score 73 on that.
Like the Hawks, they need to start over. Like you need to start over, starting at the top, starting with your executives, Tony Russell.
Remember when I told you he was going to get 50? I was like, bro, he's going to get 60. This game, he'll get 70. He won't get 80, bro. I think he might get 100. I'm telling you, at one point, I think he might be the one to get 100.
Luka Doncic, Luka.
Oh my God.
Luka Doncic, Luka Doncic, Luka Doncic, Luka Doncic, Luka Doncic, Luka Doncic.
Luka will be talking to.
That's how this show's gonna go tonight, and I'm gonna take a little shot of Crown Royal for Luka Doncic. Don't ask me to take 73 of them.
Step back three. Picked up by Luka. In transition. Doncic drops it in. Count the basket.
What's up, man? It's your boy TGK here on TGK TV. We got a different layout today. I don't want to use no green screen today. So behind the green screen, this is normally what's behind it. Today, I didn't want to unveil it because so much stuff is going on today, man. And unfortunately, I had to make a earlier pregame show because the Royal Rumble is tonight. The Royal Rumble starts at 7. I got to go and help my homeboy out, set up the party. So there's no point for me to try to play it too close to the time. So ended up doing an earlier pregame show, man. We're going to talk all things Luka, obviously. And then we'll get into the Mavericks versus the Kings and see what goes on tonight, man. There's a lot to anticipate, a lot to expect. I don't even know if Luka's going to end up being able to play. We'll see. After a performance like last night, he probably deserves a night off. It's just unfortunately our other star player has not been available. And I talked about it at length yesterday. And we could talk about it. We could talk about it a little bit more today as well. Again, I do a pregame show for every single game, usually 1 hour before tip-off, unless there's a Royal Rumble or something that pushes the time up. But again, appreciate y'all being here. Hit a like on the video, man. We're trying to grow this stuff, so hit a like on the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And anything you comment, put a TGK in there. That way I know you're trying to get my attention. And if you're interested in hats like this, they should be in the products down below. And if you're trying to send a super chat, you can send them as well. They're not required. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and let's get into the comments, man. Let's see what everybody talking about today, man. Very contentious today. Depending on who you're talking to, depending on what you've seen on social media, we're going to get into some of these Luka Doncic 73 points reactions from Stephen A. Smith. We'll talk about it a little bit. I need to get some water, you know what I'm saying? And should I take another shot of no, I ain't finna do all that. I can't do all that. Let's get into the comments, man. What's up to the homie Richard Case in the building? I feel like I want to move this a little lower. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now I feel like I'm more centered. Richard K says, good morning, LOL. And the Holmes hate continues. I thought he outplayed Maxey and Dwight, yet he had a bad game, so DJJ is out. How long? Who the heck is playing today and joking? I mean, not joking. Okay. I don't know, bro. I haven't even looked into that stuff yet. I'll look into it here in a bit, see what Grand Asset has reported. But, man, it's yeah. Our team is – without that Luka performance yesterday, if you take off the shine, you know, and that's what I said yesterday. I was not talking about no damn Mavs. I was talking about Luka yesterday. Tonight, take off the shine. You're like, damn, we're in shambles, bro. As a Mavericks organization, we're in shambles, dogs. Fan 123 is in the building. What's up, fan 123 or Ronnie? Ronnie says, Kyrie has now missed 40% of Mavs games. When do we start the Porzingis comparisons? If you watched my pregame show yesterday, I already started those. I beat you to it, my guy. I beat you to it. I already talked about it. I would love to see Kyrie, get healthy. I understand you got a sprained thumb, but it does give me some KP vibes, and I hope we can find a way to have some continuity where he's available more often. And how much patience is one going to have, right? 38 games between Luka and Kyrie, and there's already 39 between Giannis and Dame. You cannot ignore those facts, and that's something that I hope gets addressed here soon. Noah is in the building. What's up, Noah? He says, TGK, did you see the ESPN video right when Luka scores 73? They say the league is just offense, the defense is handicapped. Meanwhile, Embiid scores 70 against a bottom 5 defense against the Spurs. When I review this Stephen A. Smith reaction video, I have quite a bit of things to say. So I'm going to save my ammo for then. Noah says, the bad thing about the game yesterday is that it will probably make Jason Kidd stay longer. I think he was staying longer regardless, unfortunately. Noah says, what time does the Rumble start? I'm going to watch the Rumble and the Mavs game on separate TVs. Same. I think the Rumble starts at 7 and the Mavs game starts at 8 tonight against the Sacramento Kings in Dallas. Noah says, this morning I woke up and it felt like I had a hangover. Who you telling, bro? Who you telling? I had a rough night. Slept late as hell. Daniel, what's up, Daniel? You in the building? Says, yo. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you here, man. Ultra's in the building. Say, howdy, TGK vibe check. Vibe check good, man. I'm ready for the Rumble. I'm ready for more Mavs basketball. People saying Luka's not going to get 36 tonight because of a prop. So that means he's going to get like 35. Okay, cool. Prove something, you know. Nick says, what's good? What's good, Nick? What's up, man? Everything good on my end, man. Who's even playing tonight? I don't know. Well, we'll get into that in the news and rumors segment. We'll get into that in a bit. Gina Kim is in the building.
Daddy, chill.
Say, hey, TGK, not too excited about tonight, but I hope they at least step up for Luka after he had the carry. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For me to get excited about a Mavs game, I need to see couple of wins consecutively where we're all healthy. But I'm always excited to see Luka Doncic put on a pair of basketball shoes and go and play basketball. So there's always somewhat excitement, but yeah, I feel you though. Noah says that was the definition of a carrying job last night. Yep. I do that in 2K often, but that's because I set it up that way. Like I run my offense through my creative player and I just go crazy, right? But you know. Greg's Court is in the building. What's up, Greg Court? He said, let's go. Let's go, Greg. Let's get another dub today. Gina Kim says, how was this morning? Did you win any games? I wish I could go hoop somewhere. My grandfather has one, but only for outside, and it's too cold. I'm not that cold outside. It's a little windy, but no, I played 2 games today. The first game I carried like Devin Booker and lost. I didn't have any shooters on my team. They made a shot or two, but I was carrying like crazy. In the second game, I gave them all in that first game. I didn't have much in the second game, and yeah, we lost the second game. But I'm gonna get better. Trust me. Div is in the building. What's up, Div? He said, "What a game last night." I still haven't processed it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I know I've been talking about it, watching every single thing I could watch about it, and I just feel like I haven't processed it. When you got people like Flight Mike, if y'all watch his NBA channel, it's a pretty massive channel. He had a video he posted about Luka, and the title was "Luka is going out sad." Yet he changed the title to "Luka declares war." So I'm like, how can you title a video "Luka going out sad" and then change that same video? You didn't make no edits to the video, and then rename it to "Luka declares war." As a YouTuber and content creator, I think authenticity is like everything to me. I understand you got to clickbait some things. I don't do it, and it probably hurts me in the long run for not being a clickbaity channel or YouTuber. But bro, like, I just can't stand that kind of stuff, man. I really can't. I actually cannot stand that kind of stuff. It is what it is. Greg's Court says, I just want to say we do appreciate the love for Luka of you real MFFLs from day one to today. Appreciate you, Greg. It's a partnership, man. Slovenia, Mavericks fans. I mean, we're all Luka fans as well. So I just think it's a beautiful combination. It's just this organization needs to get it together ASAP. Not even like yesterday. I'm talking about like beyond yet. Like, they got to get it going, bro. They got to get this right. Gina Cam says, I can't believe Twitter and media are really discrediting Luka's performance. Yeah, the defense wasn't all that at times, but it's Luka. What do they expect? Just wait till I show you the Stephen A stuff, and I'll go off on Stephen A here in a second. I'm going to go off on him. Just watch. K Choice is in the building. What's up, K Choice? What up, Mavs Nation? Yes, sir. Oh, hold on, man. Hold on. We got Coy.
Son, where'd you find this?
My guy Coy in the building. He said, appreciate the $5 donation, man. Again, these things, I will never take them for granted. I appreciate it, man. He says, Luka, if he plays tonight, going to go off. He going to go for 50. Josh played good last night. So did D Live. Much love. Much love back to you, man. Appreciate you for the super chat as always, my guy. Appreciate it. I hope Luka gives another 50. Imagine if 50 gives another 50-point performance. Luka, I said 50. Imagine if Luka gives another 50-point performance and Josh Green could continue being the 2 guard. I think he's just better in that 2 guard role, man. And then D-Live, bro. Yeah, I would love to see Kyrie back, though. I would. But he's doubtful tonight. I know that for sure. Roman opens cars in the building. So what up, dude? What's up, man? I wish we were able to fit like a Royal Rumble preview show, but ran out of time, man. Logan says, Luka's 73-point game was the most efficient game I ever saw. Luka is sick and tired of the media. They don't give him any credit. They only get him credit. What does Luka have to do to get some respect around here? I don't understand it either, man. It's weird. It's weird. Frank says, Frank's in the building. He said, what up? What's up, man? Gina Kim says, it's funny because Bob Myers also said he'd taken Embiid in the Game 7 series in the finals over Joker 2. Embiid is 0-3 in Game 7s and hasn't made it out the second round while Joker has a chip. Yeah, the whole love for Embiid out here and all these second round exits. The way he foul merchant sometime, it's just like Luka doesn't do that, bro. Luka gets pure buckets. He don't go to the line 100 times in a game, Roman Novus Garcia says just King's going for 35. Oh, he said Luka's going for 15 tonight. Yeah, you gotta chill, Roman. Early stream, yeah, man. Royal Rumbles tonight, so gotta do an early stream and then gotta hit up out of here and go to Rowlett, something like that. I forget where. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's get into the next part of this. Let me see. All right, let's do the news and rumor segment, and then we'll get into Stephen A. Smith's commentary. Let's do it. Oh man, here we go. I ain't want to do this, but it's just funny to me. Like, I don't understand the Luka hate from Stephen A. Smith, bro. Like, why? What is your issue with this man, bro? Here's the thing. Here's ESPN. Whenever they have to report something or talk about a game, they never talk about the team that won. They always talk about the team they lost and what they did to why they lost. And they talk about the team that has, say, the bigger prestige, right? So here we go. Stephen A. Smith is apparently on NBA's Countdown, right? NBA Countdown. Let me go and switch the mic so there's no echo. Salute to Rel for telling me yesterday. Speaking of echo, I need to adjust my other mics. I'm on mic. Headphones. Mic check, mic check. All right, we're good. All right, man. Let's go and let's take a look at this cringy, upsetting reaction by Stephen A. Smith. And hopefully I have a really good rebuttal off the dome because this pisses me off.
Prime time matchup. But first, have you seen the scoring that's been going on around the league this week? I mean, what a time to be a scorer in the NBA. We're going to start with the guys who are in the 60-point club, right? Monday, Karl Anthony Towns had 62 against the Hornets in a loss. And then Devin Booker matched that number in a loss against the Pacers. So now on to the high rollers here. Monday, Joel Embiid dropped 70 points against the Spurs. That's the most by any player in 76ers history, passing Wilt's 68-point game. Anytime you pass Wilt, that's pretty noteworthy, Mr. Wilbon. And then last night, of course, Luka Magic took over in Atlanta, dropping 73 points against the Hawks. That's the most by any player in a game since Kobe Bryant's 81-point game. That was in 2006. But all right, we haven't seen numbers like this since the 60s. Bob, is this recent rise in scoring, is that good for the NBA?
If the fans like it, I don't like it. I'm just going to say what I don't like. Okay. I'm sitting up here and I get to do that. I think 50 is the new 40, 40 is the new 30, 60 is the new 50. I just think that it's too much. I like watching players play through contact. I'm not saying I loved your Anthony Mason, Nick days, but this is, to me, overcorrection, right? And I think this is all the rules are offensive-minded rules. Sure, I love guys scoring a lot of points. That's great, but not having to play through contact. And the problem now is you touch a guy, Wilbon, you go to the basket, I do that. They look at the big board. The last 2 minutes.
Everybody's doing this.
Everybody's doing this. The players say, he touched my arm. Used to be, guy touches your arm a little bit. Okay, that's not a foul. But now, look, I think if fans like it, Malika, it's what it is. For me,
Every
though,
sport.
I prefer some physicality. That's just me.
Every sport's gone this direction. They legislate out defense for the fans.
I'm about to expose these
strategy
dudes.
or
Just
X's and O's.
watch. I'm about to expose
none
them.
of that. Baseball is now trying to put action back in the game. Let's take out the defensive shifting. Theo Epstein was brought in to do this, to be the czar of improving the product. And what does that mean? It means more action, more offense, not just home runs, for the fans. We know football's legislated it out. Every quarterback gets up looking for a flag because he doesn't want to get hit.
Right.
Offense, they've legislated defense out of the game. The great 85 Bears team that is so beloved to me, those guys would be thrown out of the game for the hits. In the first quarter, they'd all be dismissed. And the NBA now, it's 1962 all over again. I know fans love it. The league is going to stay in this direction, Bob, I think.
Is it, Woj?
I'm trying to get used to it. I'm closer to Bob because I'm like, come on.
The hypocrisy, bro. The hypocrisy.
70, then how special is it?
The league's general managers have periodic calls where they talk about the state of the game. They had one yesterday before Devin Booker, before Luka Doncic escalated this scoring this week. And the message from the league office to the GMs was, we love this. There's what there's no discussion about. What there's no discussion about is trying to bring this back the other way. They want more offense. The league has a TV rights deal that they're negotiating. They believe that fans love seeing this. And there's no conversation about making it any harder for the offense. And I think a couple factors for this league.
Hold on.
And,
Let me stop this real quick. The fact that Luka put on a performance like this, and it's caused these people, this panel up here, to have to think that deep, to have to pull back into thinking so deeply about Luka's performance, that it has them so concerned about the league and about, that they don't like it. And this, why? Why, bro? Like, why was Luka's performance the tipping point for you? Why? Let's get back to this bull.
Adam Silver was saying this to GMs yesterday. The fact that the resting rules they believe are working. There are more star players playing more games. They are encouraging teams to continue with that. And then obviously, listen, this is a league that wants to continue to see this kinds of scoring. It's not going back.
Stephen A. looks skeptical.
Because first of all, a couple of things. I'm very upset that we start off the show with me and Bob Myers agreeing on something. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, but we'll go with that for the moment. But in all seriousness, guys, Mike, let's not go overboard with this. The fans want this? No, the league wanted it. The league wanted it.
Why does the league want it?
They say it's because
why wouldn't the fans
don't
want
get
it?
me wrong. I'm saying the fans don't want guys getting mugged and no fouls getting called.
Right, okay.
But the fans didn't want what we saw last night in Atlanta. Did you see that?
Are you
I mean, that was
sure?
a layup. That was just, listen, that was a
It was like the All-Star game.
The Atlanta Hawks, no wonder why y'all stink. Did you see how they played defense last night? I mean, this is not Joel Embiid who played Billy Ball because you know what, you have a thin Victor Wembanyama on you. We understand that. We expect that. This is not a situation where Karl Anthony Towns dropped 58 in the first 3 quarters and then disappeared. It was an APB out for him in the fourth quarter and all of this other stuff. But the 58 points he scored in those first 3 quarters, a lot of those points, he was being challenged. This is not that. What transpired last night in Atlanta was disgraceful. It made me feel like let's just go out and get somebody that don't want. You don't have to play defense. All you got to do is play offense. You don't have to play defense. That's what the hell took place in Atlanta last night. There's a difference. Don't tell me anybody wants that. No, you don't want to change it and go back to old times. But in the same breath, you don't mean for it to resemble the first 3 quarters at NBA All-Star Weekend, which is what last night looked like in Atlanta, Georgia. The Hawks, you should be ashamed of your damn self. You really should.
Right now, currently in the NBA.
I don't know. All right, so here, check this out, man. Check this out, man. Look, I'm old enough to remember when Kobe Bryant got 81 points. I'm old enough to remember that. I don't remember one person, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to cuss right now. I don't remember one person bitching about an 81-point performance. Nobody was talking about, the league is in trouble. This is bad for the league. And nobody was bitching about that. So why? Because Luka gets 73 points, and now he's put in the top 4 in the scoring records of all time, as you see right here. Look at the list. You got Wilt at 100, Kobe at 81, Wilt at 78, and then who at 73? Luka Doncic, bro. And no one has gotten 73 since, 1978? Besides Kobe, no one has gotten 73 points since 1978. And in the 1960s, was anybody bitching about Wilt Chamberlain averaging 70 points a game? Was anybody bitching about Kobe Bryant almost averaging 40 points a game? Was anybody bitching about Michael Jordan averaging 38, 36 points in the playoffs, in the finals per game or something like that? I had to fact check myself. But still, nobody was bitching about those things. Luka Doncic gets 73. This guy from Europe comes overseas, learns the game, been playing the game since he was like 12, 13 years old professionally. He comes over here to Dallas. And for Stephen A., maybe he has it out specifically for the city of Dallas because Stephen A. just hates the city of Dallas. It is what it is. He could say he loves it, say all this bullshit. He doesn't. Excuse my language, bro. I just gotta say it like this. But nobody was bitching when Kobe got the 81. Nobody. I don't remember it. Kobe's stat line, bro, 81 points, 18 for 20 free throws, 7 for 3 from the three-point line, 28 for 46 from the field, right? And Luka gets 73. Let's talk about Kobe's rebounds. He had 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Luka had 10 rebounds and 7 assists. So it wasn't like Luka was out there just to score and score and score and score and not pass it to anybody like Kobe did. And I'm not here to discredit Kobe. If anything, we should be highlighting that, hey, Luka kind of paid homage to Kobe on that day. Because that day was a horrible day when you think of it, bro. I hate that. I remember that day vividly 4 years ago. And now I have a different day to reflect to, like, damn, Luka put on a performance. But we didn't ever, no one bitched about it, bro. No one gave a F about it. Nobody. But the moment Luka gets 73 points, it is a problem for Paul Pierce, for Michael Wilbon. Oh, I don't know if I can get used to this. You loved it when Kobe had 781. I could probably look it up. As a matter of fact, I could look, because Michael Wilbon's been having a show since then, right? So let's look it up. Michael Wilbon, Kobe, 81 points. Let's see if there's an old ESPN video back in the day. As a matter of fact, we got an old video of Stephen A. Smith, reacting to Kobe's 81. Let's just see this, because maybe I'm off, right? And if Stephen A. Smith has the same reaction to Kobe's 81, then I'll shut the F up, right? But let's just see if he did.
81-point outburst last night against the helpless Toronto Raptors was the second highest point total in NBA history, and it was more than Michael Jordan ever scored in a single game. Kobe still has a way to go to catch Wilt Chamberlain's NBA record of 100 points in a single game, but he smashed Elgin Baylor's Lakers record of 71 points, which was set against the New York Knicks in 1960. Let me say this. Is there any question at all right now who the best guard in the game is? Anybody with sense should know Kobe's the man right now. Make absolutely no mistake about it. He is unstoppable.
Do y'all see the difference? Did y'all see the difference? I'm not doing the race shit. I'm not. But what I'm calling out is inconsistencies and BS. Did you see that? You saw one spectrum to now this spectrum. He's doing he's doing for Kobe, what he did for Kobe, what he should be doing today for Luka, and he's not doing that for Luka today. What Stephen A. Smith is doing, because he is polarizing, but because people do listen to him, because so many people are enthralled with what his takes are and what he says and all that good stuff, right? What he's doing is he's allowing and he's opening this door for people to create that narrative about the league is soft, that the defense sucks and all this and this and that, right? But back then, the defenders weren't as good as they are now. Let's see what else he says.
Establishing himself the way that you should. He's showing himself. The man is fixated on basketball. He is dominating in every facet of the game. And I'm going to put it to y'all this way. I spoke to Coach Sam Mitchell of the Toronto Raptors earlier today. Here's what he told me. Steve, we doubled him. We trapped him when he got past half court. Couple of times we triple teamed him. We played the box and one, which you don't use unless you in college. He said, Steve, I did everything but mug that boy. And still, this man dropped 81 points in us. It's the most phenomenal performance that I've ever seen. And then when I asked Sam Mitchell, how would you compare him to Michael Jordan, especially if he ends up winning the championship? He said, first of all, I wouldn't bet against Kobe winning the championship in the next 5 years. And secondly, and more importantly, he's got 3 rings already, and he's fixated on a game in ways that these guys today don't even know how to be. He plays on both ends of the floor. Not only did he drop 81 points, he was sticking my best guard and shut him down. End of discussion. I won't hear any more about it. Now, I can ask about Kobe and his greatness. We're not debating that this boy is great right now. We're going to debate how he compares to other greats in history, but we're not debating his greatness anymore. He's the man right now, plain and simple. For more than 3 decades, Sonny Hill has been a Philadelphia.
Oh, man. Bro, if I wasn't doing a pregame show right now, I would clip what he just said about Luka, and then clip what he said about Kobe. If someone could do that for me, send it to me. Like, clip the two. Y'all saw it, bro. Y'all saw it, right? Like, y'all saw it. I put it right there in front of y'all. I'm not up here. One thing I don't do, I ain't a bullshitter, and I might be cussing a lot today. It is what it is. I'm sorry. It's just that it really boils my blood when people are just inconsistent, the lack of authenticity, and just the sheer like, it's just BS, bro. It's BS. You saw what he said about Luka, and then you saw the complete different vantage point of Kobe, who scored 81. He scored 8 more, right? And he said nothing about defenses. He said, man, he's the man right now. This is greatness personified. Luka scores 73, and he says it's a disgrace to the league. Well, I don't know if he said it was a disgrace, but it sounded like that's what he said. You see? Oh, man, that is crazy, bro. That is crazy. It really pisses me off, but it's crazy, man. And that's why we need people, not just like myself. I would love to be the beacon, I guess, but we need people to be able to call that shit out at the end of the day. Because, I didn't even look up if Michael Wilbon said anything about Kobe back then, right? Let's see. Kobe 81, Wilbon. Let's see if there was a segment that he shared. Because, they do the PTI or whatever, right? I don't see anything yet. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious. And I am, if no one sends me that clip, I'm definitely going to, I'm definitely going to call them out, bro. I'm going to call. I'm going to just make a video and just embarrass them, because I'll put it on TikTok too. It's just a bunch of BS, bro, at the end of the day. Anyway, man. Let me change my audio. Oh, man. Got me all upset, bro. All out of whack, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. All right, man. Where we at? We're still in the news and rumors segment, right? Yeah, we are. Let me go ahead over here. Let me find Mr. Grant Afseth. Because if ain't nobody wants to call that stuff out, bro, I'll do it, man. At the end of the day, that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. But why would I want to make a show where y'all watch me sugarcoat everything for the Mavericks or for the Mavericks, anti-Mavericks? I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. It's not me. Ain't nobody got, the Mavericks don't got money in my pockets. ESPN don't got no money in my pockets. I got my own opinion. It's all authentic. I built my little channel and all this stuff on my own. I say what I want, man. As far as Grant Afset's tweets today, he says the Mavericks injury report versus Sacramento Kings is Luka Doncic is questionable with a right ankle soreness. Derrick Jones Jr. is questionable with a left wrist sprain. Maxi Kleber questionable with a right small toe soreness. And Kyrie Irving is doubtful with a right thumb sprain. And Dwight Powell is out with a left corneal abrasion. Kyrie Irving, man. Kyrie Irving. I just wish he didn't say he was going to miss any time. Now it makes me upset thinking about what it could have been. Yeah, questionable. Look at that, man. Look at this young goat, bro. Look at the young goat. Let's see if he said anything else. No. That's all the news and rumors I got. I haven't heard anything about the Kings stuff yet. Nope, nothing yet. All right, man. Let's get back in the comments, man. Let's see how y'all doing, man. Because it blows my mind, all this hypocrisy, bro. Oh, look at that, man. We got another super chat, man.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Appreciate you, Logan. He says, how would the media react if Ja scored 70? That's interesting. Knowing that Luka scored 73, they would have to react the same. They would have to say, oh, this league defense is terrible. Because if they don't, and they praise Ja as opposed to what they did for Luka, got zero praise in that whole panel. Like, don't let that go over your head. No one praised Luka's performance. Billy or Bob, whatever Meyer said, he said he didn't like that performance. Michael Wilbon ain't say nothing positive about Luka. Wojnarowski, he didn't say anything. He don't share his personal opinions. He just shares other people's personal opinions. And then Stephen A. Smith hated on it. There's not one person up there that acknowledged how great that performance was. You get what I'm saying? So if Ja gets 70 and say they praise it, you see what I'm saying? Like the inconsistency, bro. And I don't want to pull the race card, but it gets to a point where that you start wondering, like, what is it? Like, is it because you hate overseas players? Because you look at that list with Luka, Wilt, and Kobe. Like, I understand. But I appreciate the $2 donation, bro. But I would be hard pressed to see how they would react. And I don't feel like it'd be fair. I want fairness, bro. But I also want Luka to be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? Luka deserves to be acknowledged, and I'm pretty sure he gets his acknowledgement. But on the grand media, on the big time media, he deserves to be acknowledged. And instead, they're just spreading the propaganda and the avenue to hate on him, and that's unfortunate and that's unfair.
Acknowledge me.
Let's see. Let me see where I was last at. I see we got Ronnie up in here. Sell next day. Ronnie got several. He's got a lot of burners and YouTubes. He says, "Sell next day." Joel is out in Denver. What a scam. Yeah, Joel's he sits against good teams and plays bad teams. He's just Joel be pissing me off too though. Noah says maybe is because Luka's white. I ain't gonna assume that or get there because even Bob Myers didn't like it. So it just depends how you look at it, right? You know. Ben Price is in the building. What's up, Ben? Can I call you Big Ben? You know, like the.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Nah, I call you Ben Price. Sent a $2 donation. He said, "Mother effers just hate European-born players, man." Yeah, I get that. We love Dirk. You know, everyone loved Dirk, and Dirk, he would get a 50-point game, and no one would bat an eye, you know, or go crazy. They'd be like, "Oh, he's ruining the league." Manu Ginobili, he's not European, but it's not American. Tony Parker, you know, Giannis is loved. Did Giannis get fair coverage? I think he has. I think Giannis has gotten a fair shake. Joel Embiid, I think he's gotten a big time pass, for sure. For sure. Nikola, I think he's gotten great coverage. You know, I know they were questioning whether he should get another MVP without winning NBA Finals. Well, he answered the bell. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because we're a little bit more hypersensitive with Luka, it don't feel like Luka's coverage is fair in the major media. You know, so I see that. I see that, bro. It's BS at the end of the day. But thank you for the donation, man. As always, appreciate you. And I think those are what European pounds, right? Look at that. I got European pounds. Look at me. Pause. Hey, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Coy says he's definitely a 2-guard. Yeah, bro. I think Green is better suited for that 2-guard role. Jenny Kim says I would love Luka to drop over 30 at least. That Alex Caruso guy on Twitter keeps betting Luka under, and he keep losing money, bro. He keep losing money. You never take unders on superstar players. You just never do. That is a stupid bet to take, and it's a bet to not take. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's a stupid bet. If you haven't dropped a like on the video, man, drop a like on the video, man. I believe we're at 10 likes. Try to get it to 20, man, before we head up out of here. We still got quite a bit of time, but again, as you know, I like to get it up to 20 likes. Again, if you're trying to get my attention, put a TGK in your comment and I'll read it. Frank says, I was thinking with Josh, would it be all that bad if Mavs traded Hardy? And when Kyrie returns or retires, is it bad having Josh as our starting 2? Do you think he's going to develop into that, though, right? Like, he looks good right now as a 2. I just feel like we need to keep trying it out. I'm not mad at the idea if you get something back for Hardy. But you're talking about Kyrie retires, you're talking about like 7 years from now when he could potentially retire. Or probably sooner than that. Probably Kyrie retires at 36, 37, right? Maybe sooner. I don't know. That's a good question, though. I don't know. Don't know. Good point. Frank says, I hate how they hype up Embiid when he scores 70 against the Spurs, when Luka scores more efficiently and with less free throws. That too, bro. I think Luka only had 13 free throws on 33 shots and has 73, bro. But the game is ruined. The game is ruined because Luka's great. All right, bro. Shut the F up. Like, don't talk to me. That's what I hate about the discourse sometimes. It's just, it's unfair, bro. It's inconsistent, unfair. It's not realistic. People have a lack of knowledge when talking about basketball. And the fact that it's a people on that panel that have been covering sports for as long as they've been covering it, and they fail to acknowledge someone with the pedigree that Luka has had, like the journey he's gone. Do you understand how difficult that is? And he's doing crazy stuff at the age of 24. That couldn't be me, bro. That couldn't be me. Couldn't be me at all. Noah says if this Luka's 73-point game never happened, they would still be praising Embiid's 70-point game. They would. Frank says, how come they don't call out refs? How come they don't call it? Cause, bro, they got to lean on the narrative, man. They need narratives. This is ESPN we're talking about. ESPN needs narratives to survive and thrive, bro, and that's the only way they could go about it. Gina Kim says, I can name 10 players who flopped before Luka. Kai is smaller and plays through contact, yet they don't get calls, but you have SJ, Embiid, etc. getting calls when they barely touch him. Yeah. It's annoying. Like, Embiid throws himself into a player. He literally throws himself into a player, gives him a call. Like, whatever, bro. Noah says, if Luka took like 50 shots to get 73, then yeah. But it only took him 33 shots, and they needed every 73 points in that game. Cat gets more praise. Every L is Stephen A is such a racist. I'm not going to go that far, man. But signs be pointing that way, don't it? It's just weird, bro. It's weird energy, man. Weird energy. As they say, right? It's giving. Gina Kim says, so Embiid's still ducking, but they would rather take him over Joker. The man can't even be healthy enough to play important games, and when he does, his stats drop. Media is so fake. Facts. Ducking Joker in Denver is a lame-ass, soft-ass move by Joel Embiid. Noah says, Stephen A. talking about the Hawks. Meanwhile, Cat scored 62 against the Hornets. And Booker scored 60 whatever against the Pacers, one of the worst defense in the league. But no issue there. All right, man, I'm getting too caught up into the talk, and we got about 20-ish, 30-ish minutes. No, we got about 20-ish minutes away. I don't know what I'm talking about. Where we talked about the previous game. Let's talk about the opponent, right? Let's do that. Let's talk about the opponent for a little bit, and then we'll get back into the comments talking about Luka and racism and all this stuff.
How you want it? Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent.
We're not going to do that. Not today. This is not the show. We're here to talk about Mavericks and Luka Doncic and unfair coverage of Luka Doncic. So this is, did I even change the song, bro, for the opponent review? I'm tripping. Here we go. So this is the Sacramento Kings, man. They are 25-18. The Dallas Mavericks are 25-20. There it goes. They are currently on a 2-game winning streak. They beat the Hawks and they beat the Golden State Warriors by a point, where Harrison Barnes had a pretty good game. Let's take a look at their stats right quick. Hopefully it works. Oh, damn, I need to change this screen. There we go. All right. All right, cool. All right, so currently De'Aaron Fox is leading the team with 27 points per game. Domantas Sabonis, he's leading the team with 12.7 rebounds per game, 8 assists per game. De'Aaron Fox with 1.6 steals, and Malik Monk with 0.7 blocks. The fact that Malik Monk is your leading blocker, that's crazy. Domantas is also scoring 20 points per game, 12 rebounds and about 8 assists. Keegan Murray, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Monk, almost 15 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Harrison Barnes, 11 points. Kevin Huerter, 10 points. They got a balanced squad, man. No lie. Let's take a look at their 3-point percentages. This is where we're gonna have to see who's gonna light us up from 3. Domantas doesn't take enough 3-point attempts, but he's averaging 42% from there. Harrison Barnes is averaging 40% with 4 attempts per game. Trey Lyles, 39%. De'Aaron Fox, 39%. Malik Monk, 38%. Keon Ellis, 38%. Sasha, 37%. Keegan Murray, 36%. Kevin Huerter, 36%. Whew, that's a lot of players that can hit a shot. Again, league average is 36%. So you got several players that are above that ranking as far as percentage is concerned. Let's take a look at the advanced lineups that the Sacramento Kings have. Let's see what kind of lineup is out there that we need to watch out for the Dallas Mavericks. And, would y'all bet that Luka's going to be available tonight? Like, I know we're back home, so maybe there's a chance that he is available tonight, but I really would have wished Kyrie would be playing. So look at this, bro. Look at that. They got 3 lineups with over 100 minutes together on the basketball court. That is pretty amazing. That must be nice. Their top lineup is Harrison Barnes, Sabonis, Fox, Huerter, and Murray. 26 games, 383 minutes, an offensive rating of 124 and a defensive rating of 114, a plus 10 rating, a pace of 102, an assist ratio percentage of 65%. So they definitely pass the ball around. Yeah, man, that's a good lineup up there. Their second best lineup that has the most minutes is Barnes, Sabonis, Duarte, Fox, and Murray. They're plus 2.3. But whenever Monk is in there over Duarte, so if Monk is in the game, that defense is pretty bad. Defensive rating of 118, offensive rating of 112. So if Monk is in the game, you already know who to go after. You already know there's a weakest link right there in terms of the Sacramento Kings. Huh, interesting. Learn something new. Who knew that Monk destroys the rhythm of the team offensively, you know? Let me see. Let me get back into these comments. Let me see where I last left off. Again, man, anything y'all want to talk about, y'all can mention it for sure. I'll try to make sure I see it. I think I read that. Coy says, cook TGK. You already know, dogs. Jenna Kim says, don't forget IT or it. He called Luka hard. IT. He called Luka Harden 2.0 and everything. I don't get why it's a problem when Luka does it, but not when Embiid does. And I don't know, man. I think it's like this intimidation factor. Like they don't want him to be the face of the league, even though they know he's gonna be the face of the league. Even Steph Curry said that he's what did he say? What did Curry say? That Luka's like on the I forgot what word he used, but he was talking about Luka's gonna take over. Noah said if that was Trae Young instead of Luka last night, ESPN would say the Hawks done the right move picking Trae over Luka. Yeah, that's so true, bro. That's crazy. Gina Kim says, I also don't get how players like Embiid and others get praised when they average more free throws than Luka. Without free throws, Luka's a scoring leader while Embiid isn't even top 5. That's more impressive. And I'm saying Luka gets pure buckets, bro. He don't get free throws. TGK Logan Facts, how is Luka the most double player in the NBA and is still able to score? Greatness and Curry fans said Steph would average 30 or more a night if they didn't defend him. Like what? Damn, good point. When you consider how Stephen A was saying that defense was so horrible, but Luka's the most doubled player in the league. He's averaging these numbers being the most doubled player in the league. Like that it's just all they're doing is discrediting his greatness, bro. I just hope he gets into the playoffs with a healthy team, preferably a better team as well, and just shuts everybody the F up. That'd be the greatest thing, man. Daniel's in the building. What's up, Daniel? I know yesterday when we did the Mavs After Dark. Again, if y'all didn't get to check out Mavs After Dark, check it out. It's probably the most recent upload I had. I started a stream like almost at midnight last night talking about Luka Doncic. So if you haven't got to check it out, man, check it out. I know Daniel was trying to hop on and tap in and chat with me live. He says the injury report for today is worrisome because we need this win so bad. Yeah, we need wins for sure. If John scores 70, you know ESPN will send camera crews over to shoot it. I see what you did there. Johnny B is in the building.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Johnny B says the first time in anything professional where being white played against somebody. That's true. I mean, because you gotta understand, like seeing Luka's name in like what the top 8 scoring performances, I'm pretty sure it's like an absurd, not an omission, but a damn, I forget, like a deviation, right? Like wait, what's going on here? Like he putting up 73 points, man. You know, like instead of hating and all that good stuff, like we just need to appreciate, man. Like when Kobe got the 81, bro, I remember at barbershops. I was in barbershops and we were talking about this nonstop. The 81 point Kobe game just went on. It took on a life of its own, bro. And you know, pull-up games, pickup games, pull-up games. That's crazy. You know, speaking of Ja. Pickup games, man, playing basketball with all the homies, bro. Like we just can't stop talking about it, man. And yeah, bro, I just never, I don't understand the hate for Luka right now. Or the dismissal. The discrediting of Luka. It's just crazy. Gina Kim says Curry gets the most open shots I've ever seen. They barely double him, and he still can't get over 30 points. Sounds like they coping because their favorites aren't the best anymore and never did. Daniel says, are the Mavericks really interested in Kuzma, though? There have been several saying that Kuz can't play defense and he doesn't show up in big-time games. Actually, I heard more rumblings about Andrew Wiggins than I've heard Kuzma lately. Just saying. Nancy's in the building. What's up, Nancy? Says, indeed. Embiid just played against the Joker last week, and he completely dominated him. And now he's dunking him. It's crazy. It's crazy. British pounds. Come on, man. Oh, I got you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And that was dope that Luka signed a Boozy jersey, bro. That's dope. The Bree exit. I've heard a lot of talk about that when it was happening. Nancy says, ESPN has their favorites. They never give Luka credit for how great he plays. And it's going to be their fault because it's going to be too late whenever. Here's what's going to happen. Whenever Luka really takes over the league and starts dominating, everyone's going to come out of the woodwork. All the major YouTube channels and all this good stuff. They're going. I mean, if you look on YouTube now, there's hundreds of Luka 73-point videos. A lot of YouTubers are praising Luka, right? But unfortunately, everyone pays attention to the negativity from Stephen A. But there's a lot of YouTubers praising the F out of Luka. And that's great to see. But whenever Luka gets to that point where he's dominating the league for sure and winning championships, then all the YouTube, the major YouTube channels that were hating on Luka and all the major media personalities that were hating on Luka, it's going to change that tune. And it's going to be, and I'm going to relish in that moment because I'm like, bro, you're like a whole 8 years late, 7 years late, 6 years late. They're late already, you know, and they're delaying the inevitable of having to eat crow. All right, bro, just eat crow right now and just enjoy basketball, bro. I just don't understand about being upset with the game and not appreciating players, bro, especially a talent like Luka. Gina Kim said, I agree with Frank. To me, that sounds like a ref problem, and they should call them out first. It's all because the refs are inconsistent. That's why playoffs are more competitive. Just do that regular season. Barnes has been a heater lately. I don't know what has gotten into that man, but he had to hear the fans say they want him traded. Damn. He might put on a performance tonight. Not gonna lie. Gina Kim says, one thing to watch out for is my Kings in transition. After made baskets, they'll quickly run and make a three or attack the basket. So Mavs need to step up their transition defense. You're asking for miracles, Gina Kim. You're asking for miracles. I see we have 14 likes, man. Let's get it to 20. Let's get it to 20 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Go and drop a like on the video. If you want the Mavs to win, hit that like button. If you a fan of Luka's 73 points, hit that like button. And if you hate all of Luka Doncic's haters, including Stephen A. Smith, hit that like button. You feel me? Roman Up's car says Pop-Tarts are a better breakfast than maple waffles. Ooh, I had to disagree, dogs. Have you been to Maple Leaf off of 635? It's great, bro. It's great. Nancy says Monk is a monster off the bench for the Kings. He is. I ain't gonna lie. He be getting assists, points, all that good. He's good. He's good. I ain't hating on him. But his defense, there's an abnormality there. His defense, whenever he's on the court, it looks kind of bad. Daniel says we need to go on that win streak and hopefully make a move towards the deadline because we have to get our act together and make a run. Yeah, the time is running out, bro. We got to get it going ASAP. Got to get it going. Noah says ESPN is just mad that Luka and Jokic is destroying these players in the U.S. I think they are. Johnny B says we just need to finesse Charlotte for PJ Bridges and Nick Richards. WTH, those three with we can go back to the Western Conference Finals for sure. I think PJ and Nick Richards would do it. Bridges, I don't know if the organization will do it. And I'm not going to share my personal opinion. No, it says I'm a James Harden fan, I guess, but ESPN was praising James Harden leading the league in scoring, which all he was doing was foul baiting. I remember that time, bro. He got a lot of love. And you notice, like, whenever Luka has these games, they'll be like, oh, how come Harden didn't get this love? Bro, what you mean? He got MVP. He's got hella signatures. His shoes are... All right, bro. Daniel says, I think that Andrew Wiggins should be a fallback option if we can't land Denny and Gafford. That is my first option. Denny and Gafford. Nothing else. ESPN will never vote for Luka for MVP, especially Stephen A. and Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick ain't said nothing about Luka yet. If the Mavs come out on fire, then it might be a high-scoring game. They need to... all they need to do is play solid defense, and they should be able to get some stops. Both are capable of choking, so it's a great match. That's true. All right, let me get to the rest of these comments, and then we'll do our scoring prediction, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Drop a like on the video, all that good stuff, man. Products down below, super chats, all that great stuff. It is always open and available. Daniel says 125-101 Mavericks win tonight. Luka gets a 35-point triple-double. Rashawn Holmes gets 7 rebounds and 9 points off the bench as well. Oh, it is his former team. It is. Damn, I'm gonna put in a prop. I'm gonna put in a prop today. I'll put it in my community tab when I do it. Hey, I see. Is this a newcomer? What's up?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
McGruber Jr.? I'm gonna just say Junior. What's up, man? Appreciate you being here. First time I've seen your name here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Says, I don't know about the majority, but this media take on Luka is just weird. I get doing stuff for clicks, but it just seems like a kid temper tantrum at this point. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna make videos kind of calling out the hypocrisy here in a bit. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Nick from Locked On did mention last year PJ and whatever center they had defensive dual rating of 109, which is good. Yeah, and Nick is not PJ is not playing good right now, so you could buy low, as they say. I wonder if the TNT crew will talk about Luka's performance. They're good at giving flowers to players, and they just had him on the show, so they could joke about it too. That'd be nice to see. That would be nice to see. Noah says Mavs win 123-114. AJ Lee coming back. Lord, please. I hope so, right? I would love to see her. My guy Christian in the building. Another team that passed on Luka. Hope he plays. Facts. Jenna Kim, has Braun tweeted anything? It's funny how he tweeted about Embiid and Cat, but not his favorite player, Luka. Maybe he's busy, but come on. He's on Twitter all the time. I don't care. I know Slovenia Hoops fans got in his feelings over that, but I don't really care what Braun got to say. I don't need validation from LeBron for Luka. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, let's get into the game predictions for the Mavericks versus the Kings. Put your game predictions below. Let's get it going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what the odds makers are saying about tonight's game between the Sacramento Kings and the Dallas Mavericks. Damn. They are favoring the Sacramento Kings tonight. They got the Sacramento Kings as a 4.5 favorite, a total score of 243. That's crazy. Yeah, they got them as a 4-point favorite, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm siding with them. I know Luka. Oh man, that's tough. They know something, bro. If you don't think that that these organizations have to tell Vegas, hey, this player ain't gonna play. We haven't announced it, but just so you know, okay, we'll go ahead and set the lines now. If you don't think that's not happening, you're crazy, right? So they probably know something, man. They probably know something. So you already know what time it is, man. I need to think about my score. What's the score? Yo, I ain't gonna rap. I saw Slightly Biased trying to rap or freestyle. Slightly. Don't do it, bro. All right, yo. All right, let's see. What's the score gonna be tonight, man? We playing the Kings, but the Mavs got. Let me stop, yo. We got a king and Mr. Luka Doncic, a bunch of haters. They gotta go and. Never mind. I can't finish it. I can't freestyle. It's not my thing. It used to be when I was younger, bro. I lost all my freestyle chops back in like 3 years ago. Like I used to freestyle in the car like all day. Crazy like metaphors and you know bridges and melodies, man. I was on it, bro. I was on it. Who's the king? All right, enough of that. Anyway, this is my score for tonight, man. I got the Dallas Mavericks losing 128-134. And the reason for that, did you not see the injury report? On top of that, the reason I got them losing is to be a 4-point favorite on the road against a home team with Luka Doncic. There is a thing whenever a player scores 70 plus points, they don't perform as well. I'm also picking against the Mavericks because every time I pick against the Mavericks, they end up winning. So, you know, I don't have to say anymore, right? So, I hope they win. I actually think they could win, but I just want them. I want to say they're going to lose. That way they win. You know what I'm saying? Because I care about wins. I don't want to lose. So I just want them to win, right? So don't be mad at me. All right, man. Let me read the comments and see what y'all got. What kind of scores y'all got up in here, man. Let's see. Yeah. Daniel says, give me THJ scoring 27 points off the bench as well for tonight. Take his over. Take his over if you're doing bets. And if y'all need a bet, if y'all need a betting app, hit me up right here. I'll send you my link to Sleeper. I love the Sleeper app. That's my favorite app, to be honest with you. Gina Kim says, wait, are we doing predictions now? Yeah. Why wouldn't we go and get Bismack Biyombo? What's up, D-Jax? It's my first time seeing your name up in here, man. Appreciate you being here. Why wouldn't we, bro? It's because Dwight Powell, man. Dwight Powell has a grip lock on this franchise, and he won't let it go. And the Mavericks don't want to move on from him. I don't know. That's the best explanation I could give you. You would think Bismack would help, because I think he could. I don't know, man. This is such a weird team. Joel hadn't played in Denver since 2019. Such a ducker. Shame, bro. Shame. The NBA should be mad at that, but no one's going to say that, right? Jenny Kim said, I think it's best for you to go against Mavs anyway. When we win when you do, but they might lose because of a back-to-back, so it's a win-win, Emo. Yeah, true. This beat is hard. You need to make it. This is Stephen A. All right, yo. Stephen A, you kind of lame. Your hairline is going out of frame. You always talking, but you don't know my name. But you can't talk anything about the game, because I'll run all these lanes. All right, let me stop. That's such a lame-ass flow. Noah says 123-114 Mavs win, or 117-112 Mavs win. I want to see us win, man. Gina Kim says, someone told Slightly he's white so he can't rap. He had a bad beat, so no need to blame him, but that was hilarious watching him try. You know, I was laughing. I was watching it. Salute to Slightly, man. Daniel says, I still couldn't believe I predicted Rashawn Holmes getting 9 points and 7 rebounds against the Kings. I will take the over at 5 points for Holmes, though. It could be a sneaky pickup. See, this is why you need to play Sleeper, man. Hit me up on Sleeper. I'll send you my thing. I'm actually going to look for a prop with Rashawn Holmes on it. See if I can get some edge. You know what I'm saying? Gina Kim says, I'll go with you and say 134-127 Kings. We're getting that dub now. But either way, I just want Luka to get 30 plus to keep his stats up. Facts. Gina Kim says, hey, you was killing that. It's funny. It's time to diss someone. It's easy to go off and cook. Facts. If I got to diss somebody, oh, man, I could do it. I've been doing this since I was like 15. I was making diss records about my neighbors. Like, this is who I am. Logan in the building. What's up, Logan? He says, bro, and to think Luka is only 24 years old. He's only 24 years old. Crazy. Gina Kim says, Max should get some minutes tonight. Hopefully. All right, man. If y'all haven't hit the like on the video, please do, man. It means a lot. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the pregame show with y'all an hour before the game, but I'll definitely be doing them the rest of this week. The week of February 4th, all that week, all the way to that Saturday, I'm gonna be in Indianapolis. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do pregame shows, but I'm gonna try to find a way to do it. I'll try. And I'll also be going to the Indianapolis Warriors game on February 8th. So check me out there. Daniel says, nice rapping too, bro. I can sing Ice Baby easily in karaoke. I'm dead. Thank you, though. Gina Kim says, we are shorthanded so far, so I want Max and Lawson. Same. Damn,
son. Where'd you find this?
All right, man. It's been your boy TGK. If y'all gonna watch the Royal Rumble, enjoy that tonight. If you're gonna watch the Mavs, enjoy that tonight. If you're gonna watch both, then you sound like me. Enjoy that as well. Y'all have a good one, man, and spread positive propaganda about Luka Doncic and call out hypocrisy. Always call out hypocrisy. Hold people's feet to the fire. You could always hold my feet to the fire if I'm ever off or ever hypocritical. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy TGK. Appreciate y'all as always. Leave a like on the video. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next Mavs pregame show, the unofficial, official, or the officially official Mavericks pregame show. Ain't nobody out there got a better one than this one. Anyway, catch y'all later.